Before I jump into war, let's make it clear. Do we even want Taiwan back? To those fanatical patriots and people with groundless worries, the answer is definitely yes. Especially when they heard CCP's propaganda. Taiwan has always been an integral part of our territory. They started to have orgasm. And this shit is not original, by the way. Flashback to the 17th century, when the defeated Ming Dynasty tried to take over Taiwan from the Dutchmen, they rationalized their intention of occupation with the same slogan. I mean, the statement is sort of true, considering we started to explore and immigrate to Taiwan since like 2,000 years ago, brought over our technology, thoughts, and culture. On the other hand, we had never treated that island very seriously until Qing Dynasty, which is the dynasty replaced the Ming Dynasty. In the 15th century, which is the age of discovery, Ming Dynasty sent a eunuch to explore the ocean. His 28 years of sailing raised our awareness of the importance of maritime trade, but it was still not enough for us to incorporate Taiwan as our territory. We pretty much dumped it to the Dutchmen and called it a foreign island. Pretty soon, it became a colony and trade distribution center for the Dutch. Until the 17th century, when Ming Dynasty was about to fall to the Qing Dynasty, which invaded from north, they marked Taiwan as their territory for the first time in our history. But that shit don't count in my opinion. They just tried to find a backup plan if they failed completely, which they did. Meanwhile, Taiwan was occupied by the Dutchmen, remember? As you can see, we never show too much respect to Taiwan, even treat it like a foreign island, not even a tributary, even less valuable than Japan and Korea. In case you don't know, we had conquered Japan and Korea before, but we didn't want to be responsible for those islands, which ain't got too much resource. So we allowed their autonomy, on the condition of whoever in charge of those places bow to our emperors and pay tribute regularly. The only difference is Taiwan is even more backward. They still lived in tribes. It had zero value to us at the time. We simply didn't want to fuck with them. The first time it was under our control was when the Ming Dynasty was defeated by the Qing Dynasty. They flee to Taiwan and get rid of the Dutchmen because otherwise they ain't got nowhere to stay. Ironically, that's when the slogan was originated. Taiwan has always been an integral part of our territory. Like, you can't be saying you have always been married to your side chick just because you are divorced and she's with somebody else now. Shit just don't make sense. Anyway, the first time Taiwan was officially China's territory was in 1684, incorporated by one of the greatest emperors in our history, Kangxi. 200 years later, the Qing Dynasty lost Taiwan to Japan, and ever since then, Taiwan's sovereignty has always been an international problem, so it's not that hard to find out. We don't have too much bond with Taiwan. We were not responsible to the island when we had the chance. We abandoned our immigrants on the island until we find the value of it. There's absolutely no reason for us to straighten up and say, Taiwan belongs to China. Pull out an emotional card like they're our compatriots. Get on the high road and call Taiwanese independence activists traitors. Judge countries who supporting Taiwan's independence as interfere with China's internal affairs. Those ideological incitements did a great job of brainwashing my people. Make them feel like their mother country is wronged and bullied by other countries. Make them feel betrayed. I mean, Taiwan has not been our territory for more than a century now. How could you say Taiwan issue is our internal affair? Just because it has more value in this era, like its location, its maritime domain, so you call it yours as a matter of course? That's pretty shameless. It's like you lost your ex to somebody else. She's single now and her pussy game come up. So you start saying she's your girl and trying to take her back by force and calling anybody who supports her to be an independent woman as against your family. That just sounds like a loser, man. The reality is, it's a controversial territory right now. It doesn't belong to nobody. Everybody has the equal opportunity to entangle with it, and it only favors the highest bidder, just like it has always been. But I'm not here to talk politics. I'm here to talk about mainlanders, normal people. It's just so unreasonable for them to care so much about whether Taiwan belongs to China or not, like it's their property. But it's understandable because they're brainwashed. Motherfuckers are ready to start impassioned debate with whoever says otherwise, or start a whole session of patriotism education for anybody who don't care to have opinion. Like, having Taiwan back has nothing to do with your own damn life, bro. It's not gonna make your life easier. You still gotta pay your mortgage for your whole damn life for the government that wanna be in charge of Taiwan. Taiwan is their benefit. It's not yours, bro. Worry about your own shit. Get them together. Get your shit all together. Put them in the backpack or something. Be saying some stupid shit with all the ego inside of their poor souls like 犯我中华者虽远必诛, which means those who offended China will be punished no matter how far away they are. Motherfucker, if there's a war, all you gotta do is talking shit while swiping your phone on your couch. You ain't punishing nobody. Shit, I think you got my point. Do mainlanders want Taiwan back? Yes, we do. And we don't mind to take it by force because we're brainwashed by the centralized government. So when they start a war, we're not gonna complain that much. Do I want it back? I simply don't give a flying fuck. If I have to have opinion, I say it's about Taiwan people's choice. They don't want to come to us, just let it be. No war.